All right. Have you guys ever felt like the weirdo, the oddball? Because you just don't really do things the way everybody else does them. You just kind of do your own thing. Um, that's literally just called marching to the beat of your own drum. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Welcome to the Ray Terry Project Podcast. I am your word sayer, Terrence. How you guys doing? Uh, it's been a long uphill journey, but the Lord has been good. Good. Good to me. Now praise God. I'm joking, y'all. All right. So yeah, I asked a question, like before I did the little piece of an intro, right? I said, have you ever felt like the oddball? Have you ever felt like the weirdo in the room? Like you don't really fit in like that. And it's because you've always literally marched to the beat of your own drum. Not saying that you try to fit in with everybody else because you're not. Especially if you are one of the ones, the one-off type personalities, and like a natural leader normally doesn't fit in everywhere anyway. So if you're one of those type of people, um, you'll see that like you really, really, really don't fit in, and and that's what it kind of looks like when you march into the beat of your own drum because people are like people. Because we're humans, they call a group of a bunch of people together a group, right? But we're technically a herd, right? So the herd, excuse me, I'm choking out this piece. Um, when you see a herd, they're always going in the same direction, right? And then you'll see this one or maybe two little stragglers that'll be going in their own direction. They literally march to the beat of their own drum, right? So like tonight I want to talk about not following the herd, not being a part of the herd, being like just marching to the beat of your own drum, and what does that look like for you? So for me, like honestly, I've never really fit in many places, right? Like people flock to me and all that, which is, it is what it is. But I've never necessarily was one of those cats who I had to adjust something on the camera real quick because I didn't like the way it looked. I'm one of those cats who yeah, people always flock to me, but I never really followed what other people was doing because I was like, yo, that doesn't fit me. I'm like so true to my morals and principles that I'm willing to be left out. I'm willing to be ostracized. I'm willing to be criticized um, for that. I'm a different type, man. I'm a different type, and if you're a part of my little village that that we're building together, I'd rather have a few people than a whole bunch of people that are weak. I need some strong-minded individuals that's gonna be like connected to me on this like this. But like we don't need the herd mentality right now where we are in life. The herd mentality will hurt you because like for instance, even with the political climate, right? Nobody's really thinking for themselves. Everybody's just following the herd, right? Soon as somebody says something on online and it sounds good or it sounds entertaining, then you're gonna find a bunch of people just running with that. That's called the herd mentality. Nobody's taking the time to really like figure things out and figure life out for themselves, figuring out where they are for themselves. Everybody's like, oh, it's too much for me to think. It's too much going on for me to like think for myself. So let me just go ahead and just whatever the masses is doing, let's go ahead and rock with that. Nah, nah. If so for this group of people, my little village that we have going on here, uh, you know, the conversations that we have here, because I think I'm settled on changing the name of this from the Ray Terry Project podcast to Conversations with Terrence, because that's all this is. We just having a conversation. I'm having conversations with you guys, and then once I finally get people rocking with me in here, it'll be conversations with them too. But for the people that are with me having these conversations, we don't fit in, man. We really don't. Um, it's like even at work, I'll put it this way: even at work, I'm so different at work that I stick out like a sore thumb. I stick out like a sore thumb at work because I don't do what everybody else does. I don't speak the way everybody else speak. I don't walk the way everybody walks. I don't do the things that everybody else does. It's like I'm a very very unique character, but that also makes people connect to you. That also draws people to you. So if you are trying to do something on whatever spaces, what is that? Okay. All right. Y'all can't hear that, but I just heard it was a little beep. I'm easily distracted, y'all. So whatever you're trying to do, whatever platform you're trying to be on, whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, be who you are, be yourself, march to the beat of your own drum, because whoever you are going to attract will naturally and organically become attracted to you. They'll naturally and organically stick to you if you march to the beat of your own drum. Sometimes it'll be instant, other times it'll take a little while. It's like wherever I go, sometimes it takes people a little while to warm up to me, to try to figure me out, to see if who I am is really who I am, or if they give me enough time that I can show them the real me. But they're like, oh, nah, he's actually this. This is actually who he is. He's not putting on. No, this is who I am. Because it's easier that way. Because I don't have to remember who I need to be in front of certain people. So once you march to the beat of your own drum and play that tempo and that rhythm everywhere you go, you don't have to try to remember who you need to be in front of certain individuals or in certain arenas. It's like people, like everywhere I go, it doesn't matter. This group of people right here, people in the streets, people in the church, people at work, people, anywhere, people out of the country. If you put all of these same people in one room, they will all be able to say the same thing about me, and they all come from different lines and different ways of life, like different paths of life, but they all can say the same exact thing about me because I march to the beat of my own drum and I am the same everywhere I go. Of course, you have to be a chameleon in certain places, in certain areas, because and then you learn new behaviors, you learn new habits and stuff like that as life progresses, as you grow. But typically, the tempo and the beat that you march to is yours. It's a very unique beat. It's yours and yours alone. It's yours and yours alone. Sometimes, yeah, I'm consistently me. So sometimes, even if you are marching to your own beat, sometimes that can be a very, very lonely walk. Very lonely walk. Because a lot of people can't catch a rhythm. It's like, white people when they're trying to get, it's not all white people because I know white people with more rhythm than me. But, you can try to just catch that beat. Some people not going to be able to catch your beat. And that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes they'll catch on, other times they won't. And that's okay. It's okay. And you can't like get, I can't say get in your feelings. You can't get distracted by people who aren't able to catch your beat. You can't, yeah, I guess lack of a better term, can't be in your feelings, because a lot of people get in their feelings because they feel like, oh, they're not feeling what I'm doing. They're not feeling me. They're like, no. That's okay. You got to be okay with people not catching on, because sometimes it takes them a little longer to catch on to what it is. For me, it's like, let's talk about rhythm. Like, yeah, I'm a musician, but I have horrible rhythm. Horrible rhythm, y'all. Believe it or not, I have horrible rhythm. Like, no. I have good rhythm, terrible coordination. That's what it is. My coordination is awful. I can't dance. I look terrible. So if I'm behind a bass or if I'm like behind keys and I'm bopping and stuff like that, it looks like I can dance, right? Because I'm bopping, I'm moving on rhythm. I'm doing all of this to rhythm, right? But take away the instruments, take away my crutch. If I have to like dance, my coordination is awful. I look like Carlton. Like I look terrible. So but if I practice hard, if I work hard, I can catch the beat. So only thing you have to do is just be consistent in playing the beat of your own drum, marching to the beat of your own drum. And if people are assigned to you, sometimes they don't catch on right away, but they will eventually catch on if they are meant to catch on to what it is that you're doing. Not everybody's meant to catch on. Not everybody's meant to walk with you, you know? Not everybody's meant to do that. Some people are meant to rock with you for a little while, for a season, to teach you some things. And I'm not even saying like on a bad note or anything like that, but some people are assigned to you for this particular time and season in your life, because if they're not there, you wouldn't know what to do in those moments. They're there to teach you lessons and teach you how to operate for moments, right? So real quick, I always talk about work. Yeah. So when I first became a red coat, right, I knew nothing. I came directly from the ramp. I was never a ticket agent. I was never a gate agent. I was never none of that. I didn't know anything about above wing, right? So I was blessed to have like people that were amazing red coats, were amazing at a lot of the policies and procedures, right? And so at work, we're only in one area for 6 months, and then we have to bid again for our schedules. Like I don't have no seniority whatsoever, so I kind of get whatever's left over, right? So for the first, I would say year that I was a red coat, right? First year I was a red coat. I was with I was with a red coat who was an amazing red coat. She knows ticketing. She knows all of this stuff. She was like a whiz, right? And then now we don't work together because she's on a completely different concourse. So she walked with me for a season, for a little while, to teach me what I needed to know for the next level of where I was going. Even though she's not with me in this particular season, in this particular bid, she was very instrumental to my growth as a red coat. That doesn't mean, just because people are instrumental to your growth, that does not mean that they will be with you forever. Oh, all right. So if we're going to go there, let's go all the way there. So church, let's talk about church. Let's talk about leaders. Let's talk about pastors real quick. That's where I come from. So that's what I'm about to talk about. I know a lot of pastors that be getting all in their feelings when people lead a church. It was like, they was with me for all of this time, blah, 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 blah. And they just feel betrayed because people leave you. People are not supposed to be with you for your entire journey. Yes, you're marching to the beat of your own drum, but now it's time for them to play and learn their own rhythm. So for that time that you guys have been together, just think about, what did I learn? What did they teach me? How did they help me grow in that time? And be grateful for the time that people have spent in your life, instead of being all in your feelings because people done left. People are going to leave. It's okay. It's okay. You got to let people grow. You got to let people fly. People got to fly, y'all. They can't be with you forever. What's going on, Bub? How you doing, brother? Like, Bub is a perfect example. This brother he is instrumental for me in the infancy stages of my music career. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know how to really, really make records. He taught me less is more. He taught me so much. Like, it's crazy, y'all. So, and then, like, he's saying, well, man, we not together all the time. We're not together every single day. But this is the thing. They were in your life for a period of time to teach you, to get you to the next level. And if shame on you for not learning the lessons for the people, for the time that the people were with you, instead of you being upset that people are no longer with you every single day and all this other stuff. Instead of you being upset, be grateful for the lessons and the growth that happened during the time that they was there, because I don't care what anybody says. You've grown in some way, some shape or form in your life, in your walk, whatever you do. and with people that was there just for a short amount of time. Now there are people that are assigned to you for a lifetime, and those people are assigned to grow with you as well. And then let's talk about growing during that time. You're not the only one that's growing during that particular time. Those people that were with you are growing, but we're such emotional creatures and self-centered creatures that we don't really realize the depth of the relationships that we have. That's right, family for life, man. You right, but we did create classic music, y'all. Y'all got to go get that because it's still streaming, y'all. It's still streaming. It's beautiful. We created some classic music together. Stones, beautiful record. Oh my God, beautiful record. All right, so but seriously, man, seriously, y'all, like look at the people that are with you for that time. You marching to the beat of your own drum. These people will naturally gravitate towards you with you being who you are. Do not try to be someone else because sometimes you can be this false individual and you will attract people because you rocking with the herd, so you're doing what everybody else is doing, but you will attract people that will just suck the life out of you. And then as soon as your little moment is gone, they're gone. They're going to be gone. And they weren't there to teach you anything. They weren't there. They were just there to take from you. They're there to take from you. Be yourself, be who you are, so you can attract authentic people. March to the beat of your own drum, y'all. I don't really have anything else to say, because this is a sorry, y'all. This is a transparent platform here, and I literally was not going to go on because I just been in a space lately where I'm silent. I don't really have much to say right now. But I do have things to say, and I keep doing that to myself, y'all. I keep doing that to myself. It's like I don't have anything to say. Like literally had nothing to say, and then now I'm saying a whole bunch. Oh, stop doubting yourself, because that's what I'm doing right now. Stop doubting yourself while you are in this place of marching to the beat of your own drum. Like I said, what does that look like, right? It looks like doubt, because you will doubt yourself in these moments because you feel like I have nothing to contribute, right? Because I'm not getting the response that everybody else is getting. Yeah, I'm doing it my way. I'm doing it different, but I'm not getting the response. And what that's gonna do is create self-doubt. I'm living in that. Like I was like, man, I wasn't gonna go on. I was gonna leave the house, go out, go do something else. And it's like I was like, I don't have anything to say. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on anyway and see what happens. And it doesn't take much. It does not take much, because if it's in you, it's in you. If you're authentic to who you are, it's going to come out regardless of what you feel. We are emotional. We still my hairline is going to grow. Yeah. Bro, Bub, your joint is gone. yo, your sunroof is open. You have a you have a permanent convertible. Oh my God. But seriously, y'all, I'm telling you, march to the beat of your own drum. It's not always gonna look good. It's not always gonna look good. Like I said, it's gonna be, he said it's cracked. It's gonna be a lot of lonely walks, a lot of lonely nights, man. But it's all worth it at the end, because it's going to pay off whatever your payday looks like to you. Because your payday may not look like my payday. Whatever your payday looks like to you, it's gonna be what it is if you stay consistent. I'm talking to myself, y'all. If you stay consistent in what it is that you're doing. Like next week, I think I'm gonna go on a couple of times next week, because I am off work next week. They was offering PTO, and bruh, I put in for it. I took it, doc. I need my time back. I'm trying to redeem my time. I can't be giving this company all my time. Nah, it's time to redeem the time for me, y'all. All right, so all right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm getting off this. I don't have much more to say. But listen, man, march to the beat of your own drum. Sometimes it's gonna be super fun. Sometimes it's gonna not be so fun. Just be consistent. Don't be a part of the herd. Don't follow the whole crowd. Don't do none of that. Do your own thing. Do what feels right to you. Do what feels good to you. You know, sacrifice to make it happen. Sacrifice to make everything that you're trying to do happen. March to the beat of your drum, y'all. All right, so I've been on for probably like 21 minutes, I believe, at this point. All right, time is the number one investment that you would never get a return on. You gave me 22 minutes of your time, and I am forever grateful. So check this out, y'all. I will be back on next Tuesday, 9 p.m. sharp. Wherever I am, I just gotta if I'm not on the East Coast next week this time, wherever I am, I'm gonna try to make sure that it's gonna be Eastern Standard Time. I promise I won't forget. All right, y'all. So thank you again. Again, time is the number one investment that you never get a return on, and you've given me your time tonight, and I am forever grateful. Thank you.